Welcome, Capricorn. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for August 25th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Capricornio. The energy around you today is like a match being struck in the dark, sudden, bright, and impossible to ignore. With the moon brushing up against Jupiter in your zone of long-term vision, you're not just thinking about what's right in front of you, you're sizing up the entire horizon. This is a day where plans that once felt too far away suddenly seem urgent and attainable, and the universe is practically daring you to step outside your comfort zone. It's not about playing small anymore. It's about expanding into the version of yourself you've been preparing for all year. What's striking now is how naturally your inner discipline aligns with this expansive vibe. Normally, when Jupiter is involved, people rush headlong into big ideas without a plan. But you're Capricornio. You ground the vision with a structure that makes it real. Today you might catch yourself drafting a bold move in your career, like pitching something ambitious to the higher-ups or setting the groundwork for a side project that speaks to your future independence. The planetary currents are fueling your confidence, but you're wise enough to keep one foot planted in strategy. That combination makes you unstoppable right now. In relationships, the vibe is refreshingly direct. Venus is positioned to amplify communication in your sector of intimacy, and what's emerging is a sense of honesty that can't be brushed aside. If you're paired up, expect conversations that move past surface-level chatter. It's time to lay down what you really want and expect, not in an ultimatum, but in a way that affirms your value. Your partner may surprise you by mirroring that honesty with promises or actions that set the stage for deeper trust. If you're single, today's energy cuts through illusions. Someone intriguing could step forward, but you'll instantly sense whether their intentions resonate with your long-term goals. It's attraction with clarity, which means less wasted time and more real potential. Finances are also highlighted with today's lunar shift. This isn't about sudden windfalls. It's about recognizing the opportunities that have been building quietly and deciding it's time to collect on them. A conversation with a colleague, a tip about a new investment, or a fresh idea for streamlining your budget could all surface now. The key is to act without hesitation once the signs line up. You'll feel a surge of conviction when it's the right moment, and the cosmos is backing your instincts. Just remember, abundance doesn't flow to clutter. Clear out unnecessary obligations or expenses, and you'll see new prosperity pour in with less resistance. Health-wise, you might feel like you're running hotter than usual, and that's the fire element igniting your system. Channel that heat into productive outlets. Exercise, creative work, or even reorganizing your environment. If you let it sit idle, it could morph into restlessness or stress. Pay attention to your body cues, because Capricornio often has a habit of powering through without pausing. A little mindfulness today goes a long way, especially as the quick pace of events might tempt you to skip self-care. The universe is asking you not to burn out, but to burn bright. Socially, the day carries a subtle shift in your inner circle. Not everyone who has been around you lately is meant to walk with you into the next chapter. The energy right now has a way of peeling back masks. You'll see who's genuinely in alignment with your growth and who may just be clinging for their own benefit. Don't ignore what your intuition tells you. Letting go doesn't have to mean drama. It can simply be a quiet pivot toward those who genuinely uplift your spirit. As you elevate, your tribe naturally refines, and that's a truth you're being asked to embrace today. Creatively, sparks are flying. If you've been waiting for inspiration to hit on a project, whether it's artistic, professional, or personal, today could deliver that lightning bolt moment. Don't worry about perfect execution yet. Capture the idea, sketch it out, record the notes. The real magic lies in the momentum you set in motion now. You'll thank yourself later for having the courage to begin, even if you're unsure how it will unfold. The cosmos is reminding you that some of the most successful ventures start as half-formed thoughts scribbled on paper and then blossom into realities with persistence. By evening, the cosmic tone shifts into a softer, more introspective vibe. After a day of action, ambition, and bold truths, you may feel the pull to sit quietly and process everything that's unfolded. This is not a slowdown, it's integration. Let the dust settle, journal your insights, or share them with someone you trust. These moments of reflection are what seal the growth you've experienced and prepare you to carry it forward with clarity. It's like letting the cement set after laying a strong foundation. You need both action and stillness for lasting results. Your number of power today is 3, amplifying themes of growth, expansion, and multiplication. In practical terms, it means that whatever you invest your time, energy, or heart into today will not just add, it will multiply. That could be as literal as networking with 3 key people who unlock future doors, or as symbolic as tripling the returns on your inner confidence. The color red is your talisman shade for the day, igniting courage, magnetism, and the kind of vitality that turns heads without you even trying. Capricornio, the universe is practically handing you the keys to the next level. You've worked tirelessly through setbacks, delays, and the heavy lifting of responsibility. Today is not about more waiting, it's about recognizing that the door is open and you have every right to walk through. Lean into the abundance flowing toward you, accept the love and loyalty that are aligning in your favor, and don't shrink from the bigness of what you're stepping into. This is the moment where the flame inside you matches the opportunities outside of you, and together, they light a path you'll never forget. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Capricornio, the energy opens before you like a path lined with both challenge and unexpected blessings. Your ruling planet Saturn whispers of discipline, while the cards reveal that your persistence and wisdom are about to bear fruit in powerful ways. Let's walk through today's reading, card by card, to uncover the messages destined for you. Card 1, 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles reminds you that success lies in your commitment to craft, detail, and steady progress. Capricornio, your natural determination thrives under this energy. Today, the card highlights your ability to turn skill into mastery and ideas into concrete results. Whether it concerns your career, studies, or personal projects, the card signals that your effort will not be wasted. Saturn's influence tells you, what you sow with patience, you will reap with abundance. Card 2, Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune spins in your favor, heralding an unexpected turn of events. You may have thought something was lost or a hope extinguished, but destiny is stepping in with a surprising shift. For Capricornio, this could manifest as financial relief, a second chance in love, or a door opening where you thought there was only a wall. The card reminds you that while discipline shapes your path, fate often rewards you in ways you cannot predict. Stay alert, luck is near. Card 3, 2 of Swords. Here lies the hesitation that has lingered within you. The 2 of Swords mirrors your inner conflict, particularly in relationships. You may be torn between trust and doubt, desire and fear. Capricornio, this card cautions that avoiding decisions only delays growth. Today, you are encouraged to confront these crossroads with clarity. Your strength comes not from rushing, but from daring to face the truth of your feelings. Card 4, the Lovers. The Lovers appears as a revelation. A connection that seemed distant or uncertain begins to stir again. Someone is waking up to their true feelings for you, Capricornio, and signals are coming. Yet the card also challenges you. Are you willing to open your heart after past wounds? The Lover suggests that authenticity and choice are key. Love will unfold, but you must decide if the risk aligns with your deeper values. Card 5, the High Priestess. Mystery surrounds your path with the High Priestess. She calls you inward, asking you to trust your intuition above surface appearances. Capricornio, you may feel drawn to silence, reflection, or even spiritual practices today. The card hints that someone near you hides unspoken emotions, perhaps admiration, perhaps deeper love. Trust your instinct. What your inner voice perceives is closer to truth than words spoken aloud. Card 6, Death. Do not fear this card, Capricornio. Death signifies transformation, the shedding of what no longer serves you. Today, You are urged to release the fears and defenses that have guarded your heart for too long. A phase of your life, marked by disappointment or mistrust, is ending. In its place, a more authentic love, renewed vitality, and personal liberation are being born. This is the cleansing fire that makes room for new growth. Card 7. The Emperor. The Emperor anchors your reading, reminding you of your innate authority and strength. You are the ruler of your destiny, Capricornio, but authority brings responsibility. Others may try to minimize your power or undervalue your worth. Stand firm. The card affirms that discipline, boundaries, and self-respect are your allies. Use your authority not as a shield of pride, but as a throne from which to build your kingdom with wisdom. Card 8. Page of Cups. Finally, the Page of Cups emerges like a gentle breeze of new beginnings in love and emotional renewal. A youthful, sincere energy is entering your life, whether through a literal younger person or through someone bringing fresh emotional clarity. Capricornio, this card signals tender communication, heartfelt messages, and a chance to heal old wounds through honest vulnerability. Love may feel uncertain at first, but its potential is transformative for both hearts involved. In today's reading, Capricornio, the Eight of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune affirm that your perseverance is opening the door to an unexpected breakthrough. The Two of Swords and Lovers reveal emotional contradictions, but also the possibility of a powerful reconnection, while the High Priestess urges you to trust your intuition. Death calls for release of fears, paving the way for rebirth. The Emperor empowers you to claim your rightful place as the leader of your destiny, while the Page of Cups closes with a promise of tender love and emotional renewal. Together, these cards tell a story of transformation, from hard-earned success and the ending of old wounds to the dawn of new opportunities in love, career, and personal power. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck. But first, remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Your financial path today glimmers with the energy of the Eight of Pentacles, reminding you that wealth is not built overnight, but through careful and steady labor. Capricornio, you have always been the architect of your own success, and this card confirms that your persistent effort is quietly constructing a foundation that will hold for decades. Each small, disciplined step you take adds to a structure that cannot easily crumble, even when the winds of fortune change. The Wheel of Fortune now spins in your favor, suggesting a surprising shift in money matters. Where you thought you had lost an opportunity, you may find a refund, a chance to profit from a forgotten investment, or even a sudden side project that puts extra cash in your hands. This isn't random luck, it's the universe responding to seeds you planted long ago. Time is your greatest asset today. As Saturn, your ruling planet, reminds you, wealth responds not only to effort, but to rhythm. If you manage your hours and prioritize your energy, you'll find that productivity leads to unexpected gain. Poor time management, however, can cost you opportunities. The cards urge you to become the master of your own schedule. Still, the reading cautions against blind trust in financial matters. Not everyone who offers help or advice has your best interest at heart. The cards hint at false promises or deals that look good on paper but lack substance. Protect your resources and take time before committing to anything that feels rushed. The fortune surrounding you today is not about lottery wins or shortcuts, but about recognizing the turning point in your relationship with money. You are learning to balance discipline with receptivity, understanding that hard work creates the stage upon which fortune can perform its magic. Capricornio, the universe whispers that small synchronicities may show up today, finding a bill paid more easily than expected, running into someone who presents an opportunity, or even receiving news of financial progress. Trust that your effort and faith are aligning to bring material blessings into your hands. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for August 25th are 48, 10, 26, 7, 49, 82. Daily love. The Two of Swords shows your heart at a crossroads. Capricornio, part of you wants to stay guarded, wrapped in the safety of solitude, while another part longs to open the gates to love. This hesitation is understandable. You've carried scars that taught you to question whether vulnerability is worth the risk. Yet, the Lover's card suggests that a shift is already happening. Someone is awakening to their feelings for you. Where you once sensed distance or uncertainty, today there may be a new openness. This individual may not approach you in a direct way. Instead, they might leave subtle signs, casual words, or excuses to linger around you. The Page of Cups arrives like a tender whisper, signaling emotional renewal. This card represents a love that may be fresh, youthful, or simply expressed in small gestures, an unexpected message, a heartfelt smile, or an invitation to reconnect. Its energy encourages you to soften, even if cautiously, and allow new possibilities to grow. The hesitation you feel is not a weakness, but part of your journey. You may question, is this worth it? Will I be hurt again? Those doubts reflect your need for honesty. If love is to flourish, it must be built on authenticity. Both you and this person must meet each other halfway, offering truth rather than illusion. Trust your intuition, Capricornio. The High Priestess echoes through your love life, reminding you that you can sense sincerity beyond appearances. The signals will be there. You only need to trust the quiet certainty inside of you. Love today is not about grand declarations, but about slow, steady gestures that lead to something lasting. A connection may be unfolding that not only offers romance, but also healing. You and this person could be mirrors to one another, each helping to heal wounds that linger from the past. At work, the Eight of Pentacles again highlights your incredible diligence in professional matters. Capricornio, your work ethic is unmatched, and today the universe places a spotlight on the way you perfect your craft. You are not simply working for a paycheck. You are shaping a legacy, developing skills that set you apart. The Emperor's energy reinforces your role as a natural leader. Even if you are not in a formal position of authority, your colleagues look to you for structure and guidance. You may notice that others respect your reliability, and even those who seem to challenge you silently recognize your strength. However, this same authority can create friction. The cards warn that envy or subtle attempts to undermine you may arise. Do not be surprised if someone tries to downplay your contributions. Remember, their resistance is less about your flaws and more about their fear of your competence. Time management is, once again, central in your career. Your tendency to take on heavy responsibilities can lead to burnout. The cards urge you to prioritize, delegate where possible, and avoid stretching yourself too thin. You achieve more when you channel your energy deliberately. Today also carries a message about long-term planning. Your professional life is entering a stage where you must envision not just the next task, but the trajectory of your career. What kind of leader do you want to be? What role do you want to hold 5 years from now? These questions are not burdens, but invitations to align your effort with your ultimate vision. Adaptability is essential. Capricornio, though you thrive on structure, the Wheel of Fortune suggests that work circumstances may change suddenly. Your ability to remain calm while others panic is one of your greatest strengths. This flexibility will ensure that no matter how the tides shift, you remain anchored in your power. Health. The Death card shines with transformation in the realm of your well-being. Capricornio, this is a time to let go of old habits that do not serve your body or mind. Whether it's inconsistent sleep, poor diet, or neglecting exercise, today's energy encourages a fresh start. Renewal is not about radical change, but about consistent, small steps that build into lasting health. The High Priestess guides you inward. She asks you to trust your instincts when it comes to your body. If something feels off, do not ignore it. Listen to the subtle signs, fatigue, mood shifts, cravings, and treat them as messages rather than nuisances. Your body has wisdom, and your intuition can help you uncover what it truly needs. Emotional health is as vital as physical health today. The scars of past heartbreak or disappointment have weighed heavily, and the cards recognize that healing is not just about the body. Meditation, journaling, or simply quiet reflection can help release the tension you've been holding. The Death card also encourages you to stop procrastinating with self-care. No more waiting for the right time. The time is now. Cut away the habits or routines that drain you and commit to even one simple act that nurtures your body or soul. Spiritual health links directly to your physical state. Practices such as prayer, mindfulness, or connecting with nature will align your mind and body in ways that are deeply restorative. The High Priestess whispers that silence and stillness are as important as movement and action. Finally, Capricornio, transformation does not mean perfection. It means progress. Today's reading assures you that by honoring your intuition, tending to your emotional wounds, and making small, consistent choices, you will discover a healthier, more vibrant version of yourself. Family and friends. The Emperor steps into your family life as a symbol of authority and stability. Capricornio, you may find yourself in the role of decision-maker or peacemaker within your household. Others look to you for direction, even if they do not always acknowledge it openly. The Wheel of Fortune suggests that family dynamics may shift unexpectedly. A relative may surprise you with a change of heart, a new responsibility may land in your lap, or old misunderstandings could finally begin to heal. Change is inevitable, but not all change is disruptive. It can be the turning of a page toward unity. Past wounds echo in your family life. The cards show that both you and others may carry unspoken resentment or unresolved hurt. While you cannot force reconciliation, your steady presence can create a safe space for honest conversation. Healing comes slowly, but it does come. Patience is your greatest ally. Saturn reminds you that family bonds are like ancient trees. They bend, sometimes they break, but with care, they grow back stronger. Do not expect immediate harmony. Instead, trust that each effort to connect builds toward a larger picture of unity. Authority must be balanced with compassion. The Emperor urges you to uphold your role as a guide, but not as a ruler who dominates. True leadership within family comes from empathy, from listening as much as directing. Ultimately, today's cards encourage you to see family as both challenge and gift. By showing patience, offering understanding, and recognizing that every member walks their own path, you can foster resilience and love within your home. Compatibility. Capricornio, your grounded energy finds its best match with the depth of water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces understand your seriousness, but also soften your edges with emotional intuition. With them, you feel both challenged and supported, and today's reading hints that a Scorpio in particular may play a role in your emotional journey. Other Earth signs, Taurus and Virgo, mirror your practicality. While this creates stability, it can also stir competition. Be mindful that partnerships with Earth signs thrive when both parties celebrate one another's achievements rather than compare them. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, bring passion and excitement. They can spark your ambition, but may also clash with your need for control and predictability. With them, compromise is key. Let their fire inspire you without burning your boundaries. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, stimulate your intellect. Conversations flow easily, and they invite you to see life from new perspectives. Yet, their lightheartedness can sometimes feel unstable to you. Learn to embrace their flexibility while staying rooted in your own nature. Today, Scorpio's influence stands out. This sign's intensity mirrors your depth, creating a bond that can be transformative. Whether in friendship or romance, Scorpio offers you the chance to heal, evolve, and explore emotional landscapes that might otherwise remain hidden. Overall, compatibility is less about zodiac categories and more about emotional maturity. The cards remind you that what matters most is shared values, honesty, and the willingness to grow together. Your lucky color today. Emerald green is your color today, symbolizing growth, prosperity, and healing. Wear it or surround yourself with it to attract financial opportunities, emotional renewal, and inner balance. The phrase of the day. What seems impossible today may become your greatest triumph tomorrow. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.